My pleasure to welcome to the proceedings one of the crazy Canucks. Ken Reid did this country so proud in the downhill back in the day. Ken, thank you very much for doing this, and let's just dive right into it here. Canadians' spiritual health, mental health, physical health. I know you're a big advocate of it, or you wouldn't be doing this here tonight. When you look at Canada and the way you want this country to look from a physical fitness, mental fitness, and spiritual fitness point of view, what does Ken Reid's ideal Canada look like?
Well, Scott, first of all, thank you for welcoming me in and being and it's great to be able to be a part of this. The vision of what I would like to see our country be for all ages, from youngsters right to seniors, is to be the fittest nation on earth. That we're all active, that we are all out, we are enjoying what our country has to offer, both in nature, recreationally, and indoor. That we take full advantage of everything that our great nation has to provide us, and through that, make sure that each and every one of us has a fit, full lifestyle.
Well, it sounds like a lofty goal, and it is, but it's also an achievable one. But it all starts with us all doing our part, and that means getting off the couch, getting outside. And that can be a challenge today, Ken, with technology, especially with the younger generation. What's your advice for getting people off of their phones and getting them involved in physical fitness?
Well, it's a tough challenge in this day and age where lives are busy, people have their jobs, families want to try to remain close, but physical recreation, whether it's in organized sport, whether it's through your own passions of getting out and enjoying recreation, or just simply making a priority that you decide it's good for your mental health, but also to have a fuller life. And it takes a bit of discipline, but that discipline can become something that is a habit, and a habit that you enjoy. So if you make sure that you set aside every day a little bit of time, whether it's to go for a walk, go for a run, get on a bike, get out there and just say it is part of my daily routine, whether I'm at school, all grades at school, at university, but you're a parent, and a senior. Just simply make it a priority, that an important part of everything that I do in the day. And if I don't do it, I don't feel good. And that's the whole great benefit. Is not only do you feel better, but then you get to enjoy some pretty spectacular parts of our country.
Well, you're right about that. And I know that when I feel better physically, it helps me feel better mentally as well. You did this at the highest level, and you needed to have that mental health and mental precision. How are, in your opinion, mental and physical health tied together closely?
The two, mental and physical health, are inextricably. The fact that you want to remain sharp, you want to remain have good an active mind, and the fact that in fact one of my discipline every day is that I like to either go for a walk, go for a hike, or get on my bike and ride, or go skiing, cross country, alpine skiing, because that break, whether it's a short one, even 30 minutes, or a longer one, maybe a full day, I can think better. So in fact, jumping on my bike, even if it's for just 45 minutes or an hour, it's refreshing. It allows you to, I often say, it allows my left brain to take over the creative side. That recreation gives you a mental break. That's how inextricable they are. And then alternatively, the health side, the health benefits that flow from having good physical fitness, but it lends itself back to the mental health, which is so critical, that the two are intertwined. Whether you're an elite athlete, and maybe that's the discipline I learned as an elite athlete, but it's something that I'm 40 years removed from being an active athlete, and it's something that is definitely part of my daily routine.
Well, we all need a catalyst for it at some point in time, and stories like yours and other pro athletes and those who've represented our country are so important. Dr. Jack Taunton is being honored here tonight. His story is a very unique one. It's a very inspiring one. How do you think sharing his story can help inspire future generations?
Well, Jack has done it for a lifetime. So that's number one. That he has throughout his entire life. He's made his own personal contribution, both as an athlete, as a recreational athlete, and as a professional. With Dr. Taunton right now is that he, as he is a senior like myself, we are on a good example to a very large group of Canadians right now, which that as you get older and into later life, you can maintain a very, very active lifestyle that will help you enjoy your retirement and be able to, now that you have the time, go out and enjoy going hiking, going walking, going out into the outdoors, into the mountains, out into the prairies, into the river valleys, wherever it may be. So Jack remains an incredible example to us all.
Yeah, he most certainly is. And as you mentioned, it helps you enjoy your time more when you have stories like that. Thank you very much, Ken, for sharing your time with us here.
It's a pleasure, and I certainly hope that Canada, get out there and let's make Canada the #1 fitness nation in the world.
We'll do it. It sounds like an uphill battle, but from a guy who spent his life getting to the top of the mountain, thanks for your help and helping all of us get there, and then we'll cruise downhill together. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.